I'm offended that these people are coming out to protest the cane smoke when it's a non-issue. Just let it be. There's a lot of other things wrong other than cane smoke. But I feel that they're just attacking A&B because it happens to be a big conglomerate that's easy to attack. You know, I'm plantation people. My whole family's been plantation. That's how I grew up.
Well, to be honest with you, it's kind of ridiculous. People come here and try to stop lifestyle over here on the island. Bottom line here is we're the working people. We need job on this island. You know, because if those people complain about burnt caning, if they can support the 800 people on the workers, then they get the rightful share. But my point is who they are to say how to run the lifestyle on the island. It's a community. It's not 10 people with the money. They come and try to tell a lot of people what to do. You know, to me, they're ridiculous. You know, that is very, very terrible. If they can, like I said, if they really, really can support the 800 members, working members on the sugar plantation, and when the family and the kid put them to school, then I go for that. Then they can get the, you know, but this way, you only talk, but they don't even help the community. They only think about themselves. They don't think about the public.
This event today we have here was put on by the community. The community wants to show their support for our company. Part of that support includes the practice of burning cane prior to harvesting. And they understand why we burn cane. But I think in the end, it's all about people, the 800 employees, the 800 of my fellow workers who depend on Hawaiian Commercial and Sugar to support their families. At the end of the day, I believe that the community understands this, and this is why we're so important. I could go on and on about the many positive benefits that HC&S have on this community, but really, it's all about the people, and I'm sure by the end of today, we'll see that.
For a lot of us, we depend on this job for our financial stability, to raise our families, to give opportunities to our kids to grow here, to hopefully fulfill their dream of going to college. My concerns are also for the rest of the employees here, and also the community and all the vendors and everyone in the county that depends on us.
You know, these guys at HC&S, they offer vocational training in machinery, equipment, tractor trailers, and just working in a mill. I know mills are kind of outdated and stuff, and you know, maybe it's a thing of the past, I do not know. But they offer a lot of training that you can't get readily available on the island. And if these people get laid off from work, they're going to add to the unemployment rolls. Maybe they can't get venues into jobs right away. There's going to be a lot of, you know, hard time for a little while.
As I understand, there's 700 or 800 employees here. I'm not an employee, but I do a lot of business with HC&S. My job would be in jeopardy. The effect of HC&S closing would be so destructive to Maui. I mean, we'd have tourism, and that's all we would have. And if tourists didn't come, what would we have? Nobody would be working. I can't imagine I live in Kula, I can't imagine looking down and seeing a dust bowl here versus the greenery with what we have. We're looking at a renewable energy resource here. They burn that big green building over there is normally filled with bagasse, which is a fiber that can be burnt for fuel. Other than the windmills back there, there's no other renewable energy here.
I have a lot of friends, families that work for HC&S. I'm in support of the cane burning. There's a lot of reasons for it. For one, they say because it'll cause asthma. What about the VOG?
If anybody pays attention to the obituaries at all, plantation workers live to be 70s and 80s. They're among the longest living people on the island. Cane smoke does not cause asthma. It may exacerbate or irritate people that have asthma already. But if you really are reading about asthma, the causes of it, it's not sugarcane smoke on an occasional basis.
I think nobody prefers any kind of burning, but it is, HC&S, from what I gather, has been looking for many years at alternatives. If the time's not right, it can't be done economically right now. I think possibly sometime in the future it may be, good to go, but right now it just, if they had to go to a non-burn situation, they probably would end up shutting down, and I don't think anybody on Maui really would like that.
I would just like the community to understand that we are and looking into ways, and that they be patient.